this rather gorgeous little sonata in C, Sonata number 5 in C major, is by an Italian composer called Baldassare Galuppi. I hope I pronounced that name vaguely correctly. And looking at his dates, 1706 to 1785, we'll notice that that's in the Baroque period, but when he died, we'd already embarked on the early classical period. So he kind of straddles the two periods, Baroque, early classical. And this presumably would have been written for a harpsichord, possibly an early piano, we don't really know. And in a way, it doesn't really matter, because what we do when we play music on the piano that was written perhaps for the harpsichord is we don't try and imitate the sound of a harpsichord, because the harpsichord sounds magnificent as a standalone instrument. It does not work if the pianist thinks that they can make this instrument sound like a harpsichord. It never works. It always sounds dry and boring and horrible. So what I'm going to do is to avail myself of the resources of my modern instrument that has actually has three pedals. I'm not going to use the middle pedal, but I'm going to make liberal use of the right pedal, and also for echo effects, the left pedal. The little story before I get going on this, that the edition that I'm using you can find in the Petrucci library, and it's by D.W.J. Rectian, and he said here, typeset after a recording from Arturo Benedetti Michelangeli. Now, Michelangeli was a very great pianist, something of a mystical figure who used to live in a castle and drove racing cars and made very, very rare appearances on the concert stage, but they were legendary appearances. And he used to play this as an encore after presumably a big program of sonatas and huge pieces. And just to give a little bonbon to the audience before they went home, he would play this little piece. Now let me just play you the beginning of it, and then I'll talk a little bit about what it is and how we can approach it.